Господи, боже мой.
Так, все, я запустил стрим, хватит отвлекаться.
Да куда
Да я
мне?
запустил в
не
Телеграм ссылку.
А мне? Как я найду?
Рука в говне. Куда я тебя запущу? Давай в личку.
Игорь Симоненко. Навальный
Как
2018.
Где?
Название канала, Симка, как?
Понравившийся.
Игорь Симоненко, может быть.
Не может быть, а так оно где-то есть.
Ты чё, блядь, материшься?
Прямая трансляция пользователя
Игорь Синяк.
Симка, ну помоги.
Ну, Игорь Симоненко в поисковой строке. Поисковой.
Я нашел. Тут Данганромпа.
Да.
Господи, какая тут задержка. 5 миллионов лет.
Да не, 8 секунд должно быть. У тебя, наверное, интернет говно.
Нет, в смысле, ну примерно 8 секунд, но на самом деле это кажется будто миллион лет.
Ну да, что поделать, мы так Данганропу проходили. Вам надо просто читать, и все.
Ну да, что поделать, мы так Данганропу проходили. Ну да, что поделать, мы так Данганропу проходили. Ну да, что поделать, мы так Данганропу проходили. Ну да, что поделать,
почему
мы так
так?
Данганропу проходили. Ну да, что поделать, мы так Данганропу проходили.
А чё, все?
У меня вроде не открыт стрим, чтобы такой глюк был. А может и открыт. Вроде все закрыто.
Добро пожаловать в мир 8-секундной задержки.
Да, что такого?
О, господи.
Hello.
Hello.
Да,
Are you
сам
Kate?
виноват, что у тебя не работает.
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Pickle.
О, господи.
May I come in, please?
Agency? What agency?
The Happy Nanny
Подос.
Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun
My
and
name is
professionalism into
Pickle.
childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
Ненавижу
I
неловкие
believe we have an
ситуации.
appointment.
Надо
It
выгнать ее
was
срочно.
confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said.
Чё?
Проще четырехглазая.
I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Ошиблись с адресом.
Great. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait.
Повесься.
There
Hang
must
on.
have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
Лохопан. Сейчас будет меня заебывать. Че тут? Ну, тут реально нечего смотреть.
Вапан, блин. На кухню иди, блин.
Танска посмотрела, ну кухня. А. Да сколько там можно наяривать?
По крайней мере, она не бегает рядом с ними.
Они там души шили принять.
So, was it my friend's door? No, just some door-to-door salesman.
Well, I hope you told them to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
О,
I'm sure it's
господи.
Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a
Укради
minute.
ребенка.
Wait!
Ура, теперь игры Касим доступны для вас.
Мои руки все еще недостаточно чистые, надо вымыть их еще раз.
I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry.
Попала
Would
в
you mind
глаз.
going back to the bathroom and turning it off while I answer the door?
Эй, экран.
Мои руки недостаточно чистые.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine.
Plus.
Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds.
Блять.
Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
Я ненавижу такие
Sick all of a
моменты.
sudden.
Эти шпроты.
Ну
Do you think
идите
you're actually
так,
going
чё?
to throw up?
Yes, definitely.
Давай,
Oh,
хорошо.
yes.
Quickly, go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive...
Will you come with me?
What the fuck?
Please. What if I faint?
Mitzi, what
I'm
the fuck are you
scared.
doing, Mitzi?
Ну,
а?
Everything's
да чё,
spinning
такие
around.
варианты дурацкие.
Can Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend.
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed. You must have got some bag in the hospital after all.
Тоже не любишь испанский стыд?
It's you? Again?
Hello.
Чего? Испанский стыд?
Это когда стыдно кому-то в произведении, а стыдно
My
тебе.
name is Rita Tickle.
No.
The Happy Nanny Agency. May I come in, please?
Hello.
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
You are looking for a nanny, yeah?
No, not anymore.
I have 10 years
Happy
experience and training in child discipline
No,
techniques
you're
and
not.
behavioural psychology. Also, I am known for
cannot
good
help
personal
you.
hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every
Yeah.
5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great, but I don't need your services.
You don't need a nanny.
No. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
Yeah, I'm evil. But you're thick.
Baby.
Окей.
Кажется, мы наконец-то разобрались с этим дерьмом.
Один this boy, a baby.
Привет, так, привет.
Что делать-то?
Чё, ну, а чё ноутбук?
Я могу.
Кто запахал? Ой, видишь, что можно...
These scissors seem sharp enough.
Компьютер.
Let's create some diversion. I
Ножницы
hope
на
Укради
this
телефон.
makes you
ребенка.
have a mind.
Лол. Диверсию.
Ребенка укради.
Да нахуй не нужен.
Ой, мы же не звери.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark.
Calm down. It's probably just that stupid mirror. It must have ran out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you got. I think.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight.
Халявный
I'll go
ребенок.
outside and put some money on. It'll only take a minute.
Все прям с ноутбуками такие, никто с компом обычно.
Right. Let's do it.
Быстро, быстро. Вот он.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
So it's not her either. What a waste of time. It's time to leave. This interview is over.
I don't get it. cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just... Perhaps we can continue some other time.
Теперь из-за того, что мы отводили нормальную няню, все пойдет
Was that you, Jesse?
у нее.
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Как много
Well,
народу.
we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Кто еще четвертый?
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box.
Он,
it's the
видимо, не
cable
один
this
живет.
time.
I'll get a new cable too.
Или это няня?
But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
Вот тебе и няня.
I've never seen her before in all my life.
Ой, это было
Now
плотно.
she'll think we're absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much.
Tickle.
You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house, anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's
No, of
nothing
course not.
exciting there.
Да, конечно. Этот перевод просто потрясающий. А задержка еще божественнее.
Терпи. Ты виноват во всем.
Осталось сколько? 2 варианта? Всего лишь 2 варианта осталось, народ.
Ну, Лыси думаешь, что ли? Это типа с учетом того, что он последник, то кого мы проверим?
Нет, ты.
Можно?
Тебе надо
Now
Симону
that
в
he's gone,
холл
we can get
делать
inside.
платье.
Так
Yes,
какое
let's do
платье?
that.
I'll close my eyes
Платье,
and you
Симон,
pick that lock,
платье.
Mitzi.
А,
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never.
Yeah. Now close.
еще успеем.
There. Job done.
Job's done.
Jesus, are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Wow.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Маска. Симка.
Какой возьмем? Ой, дьявола.
Дьявола, наверное.
Можно взять одну? Через 8 секунд.
Нет, нельзя. Только хэллоуинскую. Ну, в смысле.
Тебе придется долго ждать ответ на этот вопрос. Дьявол, давай.
Да.
Мы не можем ничего сделать с компом, потому что света нет. Придется сейчас похитровать.
Боже мой, как это вовремя постоянно звучит, просто песос.
Ну, логично, блин. Окно. А, удлинитель использую. Можно
So,
к себе подключить.
Who's got windows over this side of the
Да
building?
куда он подключил?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
Это очень длинный удлинитель.
вот это они решили провернуть. Никто там снаружи не увидит, ничего такого.
Ну,
Он даже длиннее, чем мой член. Ну, это я про удлинитель, который мы подключили
да, я
8
понял.
секунд назад.
Можешь не напоминать. Моя память не как у золотой рыбки. Еще помню, о чем мы говорили 8 секунд назад.
Ну, хз.
Да что у меня такой длинный член?
Хватит про члены.
Кто знает, кто знает. Помнишь ты или нет, это то, что было 8 секунд назад, потому что я начинаю забывать, кажется.
I'll keep an eye on.
It's not him either. God damn it.
Не геймер.
My eyes are open.
So, what next?
Didn't you say you wanted to get revenge on Brian from Flat 6?
Я Симке сказал, ну, наверное, это геймер такой.
Ну, он был самый логичный. Ну, блин, лысик. Окей. Так, вроде все есть.
Это сайд-квест, это сайд-квест.
Тебя даже спросили, это он думаешь или нет? Ты такой.
We need to make
Блин,
some
это игра про то,
adjustments.
как никому нельзя доверять. Никогда, никому, никак.
Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore
Даже
this
себе.
dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it.
Bloody
This is
hell.
it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash
Они,
things.
кстати, из Англии.
He hated his
Блади это
bald
такое
head
типичное
and his
ругательство
weak,
для
ugly body.
Англии. Вы
He
понимаете?
probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
Да.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers, but there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work. He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "Cat Killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong, and that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom. "Cat Widow is here" was written all over the wall. As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him? His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Я тут недавно понял, где Черныш.
Ха. Где же Черныш? Это очень хороший вопрос.
А то тут нагнетается, я думаю, о чем вообще ни слова не говорит.
У меня горит, только тихо. Меня ломает без интернета, реально.
Ладно, повтори, посмотрит этот момент. Тут уже не остановиться.
Окей.
Cat Widow aimed a shotgun at his chest.
Вон он сверху.
Погоди, я вот вернулся.
Че отходил?
Я все видел. Да какой еще дробовик, Симка?
Really? Your sick imagination is running
Пусть это будет
wild
сюрпризом для меня. Я услышу это только через 8 секунд.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil.
Такой, не, зомби-кот это уже слишком. Дробовик нормально.
She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him. His knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself.
Типа, что мы сейчас
And I
сделали?
feel much
Ну да,
better.
это был пересказ, но временно показывали реально уже.
The only problem now is that we still
Потому
haven't
что он
found
их не
I
уважает.
Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Well, that means we've checked everyone.
Кто остался?
We've hit a
Только
brick
мы.
wall. Perhaps
Да
I was
прям за
wrong.
нашей спиной.
Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep.
Она же говорила,
I
что...
really wish there was an elevator in this building. What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. It can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then.
Ну, это
Let's
единственное,
get
кого
some
мы не
coffee.
заходили в квартиру.
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
Вот.
Stop worrying, Ivy.
Она поправилась.
It will be alright. I will
Да, есть чуть-чуть.
always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
Ну что, подключил к жирогенерирующей машине?
Последняя глава.
Тука.
Микрометроль?
Почему 12 часов?
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen. Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens. I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years, I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. What choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father. I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
Большой мальчик. Ему, наверное, 50 лет уже.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Oh God. Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
Ясно. Ладно.
It's too late.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit.
No! Stop that, Adam. You're going to kill your father.
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas.
Надеваешь на Митти, сам умираешь, на деда похуй.
What about you? No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No, I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've got to live, Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You are.
Значит, на деда.
Been a great friend, Mrs. A.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
I can't.
There is no time to argue. I'll be fine. Now. Do it! Mitzi, think of a vegetable while I'm gone.
Она могла взять их двоих.
Я ж так и не избавился от этого Адама.
Ты еще мало кого убил.
Welcome home, darling. I've been waiting for you. What took you so long?
Say what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness. I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long. Let's go inside. I have one last job for you. There are still 2 candles left, Susan. You know how this works. A soul for a soul.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle, and I'll never have to see you again.
Only if you blow out the right one. I'll never bother you again. Isn't that what you want? But if you choose wrong, it will be your life extinguished forever. Just take a deep breath and do it.
But how should I know which one's right?
That's the thing, Susan. You can't know that. In life, you can't always know the consequences before you make a decision. Haven't you learned that yet?
That's not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to that doctor, and he butchered you like an animal. Then those disgusting cannibals, they chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open. The way your husband treated you, the way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that, and yet it happened. Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes, of course. Most of all, was it fair that...
Shut up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch! Now I know who you really are. All those feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there, always. Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through. I let you take control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer. This ends here.
Then blow out the candle.
Ну вот, единственный сюжетный выбор во всей игре Симка.
Но вообще никаких предпосылок нету. Я не понял логики задувания порошек свечей.
Отказаться?
Что выбрать вообще Симка?
Ну отказаться как-то глупо, я же знаю, что натянет меня на дно эта бабка. Ну, исходить из логики, как мы стоим, правда?
Логика в том, что ты забирал душу одного человека взамен на то, чтобы вернуться самому.
Почему мне тогда сначала показывали, как он умирает, а потом я его еще раз убивал? Потому что я никогда и не... типа он кончал жизнь с собой там, а потом я его тут приканчивал.
Никого ты второй раз не убивал.
Я лично всех замочил, а когда я задавал свечу, я видел, как первый вешается.
Что ты несешь? Нет.
Ну, первый чувак был реально тот, который в газмаске поехавший. Где
иначе бы здесь должно быть 4 задутых свечи. А здесь они равны по количеству твоим смертям.
Второе, это пара была целая.
Нет.
Ну окей, я понял, про что говорит Данич, но... Кто умирал, типа рандомные люди?
Ко мне не складная речь, однако, а?
Отказаться.
Ну мы все равно будем сейчас загружаться и пробовать все.
Ну давай правую, ладно. Все.
Умирали рандомные люди.
Но первый труп был очень похож на чувака в противогазе.
Отказаться.
Tomato.
Нет, не будем.
You were thinking about a tomato, right?
Мити вообще похуй.
Tomato is a fruit, silly.
Who cares? I like tomatoes.
So do I. But I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
They're the saddest of the vegetables, of course. They make me cry. What happened, Mrs. A? I saw you die. And yet, you're here. Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have 9 lives. So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to 1 last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A. You are absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm so happy to see you. Never, ever do that to me again, alright?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
This is it.
Сейчас меня опять подставят в сложную ситуацию, и тогда уже придется выбирать, кем жертвовать.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Разработчики?
You're the Eye of Adam? A pathetic, wheelchair-bound invalid? Is this a joke? Do you know who I am? Do you know what you've done to me? You fucking murderer! Tonight it's your turn to die. I'm gonna paint this room with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it. Well, nothing to say? Nothing at all? Aren't you going to beg for your sad little life? Say something! Anything!
Mitzi, where did you get that gun from?
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do. You are free to leave if you want. You don't have to be a part of it. Just try to understand. Beg for forgiveness, you scum. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't believe I'm gonna shoot you, do you? Oh, I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Look at this man, Mitzi. He hasn't twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do something. Talk, for God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Then how did he post all that stuff online? What the? How did he do it?
I think I know how.
No.
See that little device on his left eye? I've heard about these. It's a controller. It seems the only part of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
What? That's ridiculous. How do you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before. Well, I've seen eye-controlled wheelchairs, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus. That would explain the whole Eye of Adam thing. He really is just the eye. But no, that doesn't change anything. He must die. He deserves nothing more. What? You arrogant shit! I will fucking do it! Just tell me one thing. One thing. Why? Why did you make Jack kill himself?
Зачем ему вообще монитор, если он не может двигаться и смотреть?
Fine. It'll be a pleasure. Ready to die, scumbag?
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? Why not? I'm the one holding a gun here. And I will blow this bastard's brain out as soon as he looks at me. You hear me? Look at me! I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant. Just put the gun down for a second.
No! No. I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Please stay out of it!
You'll make a whole room blow up.
I don't care. Just leave me alone.
You lied to me. You never said you wanted to kill him.
Now, wasn't that quite obvious? What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics? For God's sake, I'm here because this son of a bitch needs to die. If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that? Because I don't.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
This bastard messed with Jack's
Напоминает
head.
концовку Персоны
He tricked
4.
him. That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
No.
Да.
Больше клише.
He wasn't violent at all. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Exactly. Now put that gun down
Давайте просто
already.
взорвемся, будет не клишировано.
But what about me? No, I'll do it. I know Jack will forgive me.
This isn't the way to do it. Just turn these computers off instead.
No! He doesn't deserve to live after what he's done.
And who are you to serve justice like this? Do you really want to kill an unarmed, paralyzed man?
Why are you doing this, Mrs. A? I thought you were my friend.
That's exactly why I'm doing this. Even if we survive the explosion, how will you be able to live with yourself?
I won't have very long to live with it. I'll manage just fine.
Without his father, he's harmless. He was the one who supplied him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did. But he will be punished for it. Trust me. They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable, stuck to bed. He'll have time to think about what he's done. And he'll never see a computer screen again. Isn't that enough?
He said, do it. He wants to die and I want to kill him.
He wants us all to die. Can't you see that? Isn't that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide. That's why he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces. His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction? Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly what you're going to do if you kill him now.
No. Maybe you're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I've never wanted you to get hurt. But I'm not going away without this fucker dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind? You're going to sacrifice your life for this scum? He's a parasite! A worthless, evil piece of shit!
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
She's dead! Yeah, I lied. I always lie. I grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead! Yeah, happy now? So get the fuck out of here and let me do what I got to do.
Ой, он же заебался ее уговаривать.
Do it for me.
Продолжай, Симка, держись.
Come on, mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
Have we really?
Trust me. I know we have.
How?
I'm the cat lady. From now on, I win every single day.
Сейчас такой, вот.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore. Things have changed here since Mitzi's death. I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together. I still miss her though, every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old. A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help. And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream. But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me, asleep, waiting. And when it'll hit me hard. But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
Музыка.
Ну, нанял чувачка как профессионального друга, может быть. Там писали Мика какой-то. Он и для Downfall музыку писал.
Профессионального друга.
Ну, с душой чувак подошел, да, это видно.
Ну, он сам пережил нечто подобное на самом деле. Так что это его опыт, я бы сказал. Но кошатница, это еще, знаешь, такой подводящий итог, то, что вот закончено. Наверное, Downfall был первый в этой серии, поэтому...
Насколько я понимаю, да, Downfall был первый.
Даунфол ни хрена не такой радостный в конце.
Да и тут видно, что с Джо не все хорошо так и осталось.
Ну почему?
Ну какой-то он, блядь, поехавший с жирухами.
Это его жена. Нет, ну Джо понятно. Нет, Джо понятно. Ну, кошатник здорово.
Нажать любой клавишу, чтобы жить.
Секунду не
Как
нажимай.
игра вообще называется?
Игра?
Если бы все было так просто.
Да не.
Я
Зачем портить? Боже мой.
Почему
Прошел и
ты
прошел.
дизлайка поставил на это видео?
Кто ты?
Я не ставил.
И я не ставил.
Я не так уж. Нормальная игра, чё? Дизайн это кремлеботы все. Ой, ну придется немножко помотать диалоги.
Ой, да ну тебя.
О, щит, далековато. Да не дадут тебе ничего не зажечь.
Я ачивки получу.
Ой. Нафиг, Симон, так сейчас портить только.
Да,
ачивки?
что значит портит? Я получил полноценный экспириенс. Сейчас просто так уже.
Должен выключить все, сесть, посидеть о своей жизни, посмотреть в темное,
Я не
закурить
из тех,
сигаретку.
кто настолько сентиментален, чтобы сидеть, потом курить.
What is it, Miss?
Игра
Я рад, что все-таки эта игра закончилась. Слишком тяжелая.
Да что тяжелая, концовка хорошая.
Какой хорошая, блин. Тут не маньяки, убийцы.
Концовка жизненная.
Ну, твари типа везде есть, да, но есть и нормальные люди, вот тебе мораль.
Никому нельзя верить. Нельзя просто так взять, открыть дверь и оттуда.
Ну, Митя-то оказалась хорошая, я просто открыл дверь.
Ну, блин. Она вломилась тебе в квартиру.
Тут, типа, если не рискуешь, то будет все серо. Неплохо, нехорошо. Чего? Ну, давай ей так себе дам противогаз. Прости. Такой стою.
Да. Окей. What the fuck is this? Что за лень?
Это из первой главы.
Что происходит? Что за кошмар?
Welcome. I've been waiting.
Say what you've got to say. I'm tired. I just need to...
Very well. Let's go inside.
Интересно, если я сейчас
There are still you
задую
don't have-
правильное.
And that's it.
Что значит правильно?
I blow out
Ну,
the
то же
last
самое.
candle. And
Only if you blow.
Задую, я...
Isn't that?
Митя, ты уже мертвый?
But if you choose, let's take it.
but how should I know?
That's the thing. So, in life, haven't you?
That's not...
Nothing. You all.
В чем смысл
Then-
задать? Если что, Даныч говорил, что
And what
это
about-
решение.
The way you did.
Мне кажется, тут довольно много вариантов концовок. Ну давай левую.
Huh. Most.
Shut up!
Не, откажись
Just
сначала.
shut-
Я не даю.
Now I... All those... That hate...
Или отказаться лучше.
You... Oh... I believe... But not...
Тимка, что-то
This
трансляция.
ends.
Then
Подожди, что-то подгружается. Все пошло.
No, I won't. I'm done playing your stupid little games.
Ну, отказаться, да.
You won't tell me what to do anymore. I am stronger than you. I can close my eyes and you'll be gone.
blow out the candle.
It's time to say goodbye, sister. I'm not gonna miss you.
You will never leave this place without me. You need me. We are one.
No.
Ну, в принципе,
Hello,
самое.
Adam.
Когда один.
Mitzi is dead.
Свечи ничего не
Are you
делают.
happy now? You don't have to answer. I'm not sure if you even can, but you got what you wanted. Congratulations. What are you anyway? You're paralyzed, aren't you? How convenient for you. I guess if you weren't, you'd be making a brilliant final speech right now. Something movie villains always do. You'd explain why you wished all those people dead. And then we would fight. Good versus evil. The way it always goes. But I don't know what's good and what's evil anymore. Perhaps I am the evil one here. I've done some horrible things. I let my friend die right in front of me because I'm scared of dying. Funny, isn't it? Susan Ashworth, a miserable reject who used to fantasize about suicide, chose to live after all. But this is your life we should talk about here, you parasite. You saw it all on your camera. Your own father choking to death, after all those years he spent providing for you. You ungrateful pig. And Mitzi, she gave up her only chance for revenge and sacrificed her life for me. Do you think I owe it to her to kill you? How clever. Is this how you murder people? That device on your eye, it's a controller, isn't it? I can see why you're known as the Eye of Adam now. That evil eye is the only part of you that works. That and your brain, of course, all rotten inside. You have no idea what you've done, do you? You've made people kill themselves using just words on the screen. In a way, you are a very powerful man. Your wish shall be granted.
Убить его.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary... I'm still surprised anyone... Maybe I'm not a cat. Things have changed here since... It was her decision to sacrifice her own life for the sake of mine. A decision that made me real while her life was almost over anyway. She gave up revenge, and she did it for me. But if I really did become immortal for that short time in my life, wasn't it unnecessary for Mitzi to die before her time, poisoned like a rat? Well, one thing's for sure. I made that fucker pay for it. I still miss her though. Every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? A little gift from I met some people. It turned out there were others.
Ну, да, в конце концов все выходит на одно и то же.
Ну чё, она не умирает.
Ну, да, просто, ну, свечка непонятно на что влияет вообще.
Да, нам даже не показали никого.
And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess. Yeah, it was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past. But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside.
Я играл, ну такой там прям.
Waiting.
Она была
And when it'll hit
немножко
me,
по-другому и
it'll
мрачнее.
hit me hard.
Здесь прям супер депрессняк. А там что было?
Там было... В игры было разрешение, по-моему, 20 на 20. Такое количество там было пикселей.
Какого разрешения?
Да, индюшку одну проходил. Там не было ни одного слова, но история получалась такой мрачной.
О, ни одного слова, 20 на 20, и это уже крепота.
Ты играл за 3 пикселя, такая палочка. Ты типа чувачок. Ну там про конец света, необратимость там всего.
Фен крутой получается.
Чё, пацаны, даунфолл?
Worlds
Ну, не
full of
сейчас,
liars,
не сегодня.
traitors, cowards.
Не в этом мире.
Никогда.
But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there.
Можно уже F4, в принципе, нажимать.
Even if it takes me
Чего нажимать?
F4.
Ну, нажимай.
Ну, темка хорошая.
Хорошая история.
Мир автомата такой странный, иголка ярлыка.
Ну, мир автомата тоже есть несколько похожие темки. Но все-таки там про другое.
Вон. Вон.
Да, да.
Дай флаг.
От чего?
Стива.
Зачем?
Я хочу в Нир Автомата поиграть.
Так у меня его нет, я сам играю в тяжело. Чиныш купил, можешь у него попросить.
А я сам хочу поиграть.
Да ты не можешь его даже установить.
Я его установил.
А запустить, чтобы проверить, работает ли она.
Как проверить?
Играть. Вот как.
IP.
подсказки, я не вижу, где тут диак.
Да, через на лупу нажми. Напиши диак.
Нажми на то, что за лупой.